Werner was just 20 years old when her family thought she just had the flu. Less than 48 hours later, Becky died from meningitis. Her family wasn't familiar with the signs of meningitis, but now they hope that their loss will help others.
Yeah, Becky's mom, Dee Dee, joins us now along with Christine Hilmer from the Metropolitan Builders Association because they're having a special shopping event to benefit the Becky Werner Meningitis Foundation. Thanks for being here, ladies.
Thanks for having us.
Nice to have you.
Let's talk a little bit about the story. Again, just for people who aren't real familiar with the story in general, 48 hours is a really short window to recognize symptoms and then to get help. What exactly happened?
Well, Becky just got up on a Tuesday morning, said she wasn't feeling well, and we told her, well, stay home. And I went to work, and I kept checking in on her to make sure that she was okay, and she seemed to be okay. You know, she was a 20-year-old with the flu, and I'm dying, you know, and it's like, okay, Beck. And by midnight that night, we found her a couple times in the hallway just moaning, and I kept asking her, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? And she just kept saying, I don't know, I'm just trying to do this, or I'm just trying to do that. And probably about 5 o'clock that morning, I finally turned the lights on and said, what's the matter with you, Becky? And her eyes were rolling around the back of her head, and then that's when we realized something was really wrong. So we hurry up, rushed her down to St. Luke's, and it was just downhill after that.
It was too late.
Yeah, pretty much. By the time you realize that it's meningitis, it's kind of too late already.
What are the signs and symptoms now as you've come to understand more about this illness?
Well, the first thing I will say that I'm not a doctor, but these are the things that we've learned, that it is like flu-like. You know, it's your typical throwing up, not feeling good, nausea, that kind of thing, and
headache too.
Yeah, sure, headache. Sometimes you can have a stiff neck. You know, it just doesn't look anything different than the flu. And that's what makes it so dangerous.
Yeah. Well, yeah, people are, you know, you're going to say, well, take some fluids, you know, eat some crackers, you know, the things that you typically do for someone with the flu, lay in bed, stay there. In terms of meningitis, what exactly is it? How do you describe it as a...
A layperson's explanation of meningitis would be that it is the inflammation of the lining of the spinal cord. Okay. And it can either be viral or bacterial. If it's viral, it's just like a virus. You have to wait until it works its course. With bacterial, that's a whole different story.
Which kind did Becky have?
Becky had bacterial meningitis, which was preventable by a vaccine.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is there anything people can do to prevent it?
Yep, there is a vaccine, but it only covers about 80%. I mean, there's a B strain that is not covered, but for the most part, it is vaccine preventable, and just ask your doctor about it. It's not on the shot schedule, so you need to ask your doctor about it.
Do you know at what age people can have that vaccine?
From what I understand, it can be as young as 11, 10, 9 even. I think they're doing some research to even younger ages than that. But the thing that I will tell parents is that it is not on your shot schedule. You don't get it automatically. You have to ask for it. And there's been a lot of pediatricians that have been very proactive about it.
Yeah, with meningitis, how do you get it? Where does it come from? Do we know that?
No. How do you know? Becky partied with 30 of her friends the weekend before, and Becky's the only one that got sick. So how does a healthy girl that works out every day, how do they get that? It typically will stay in the nose and throat in most of the population, but they just fight it off. And for why are these young people that are very healthy, why are they not being able to fight that off? Yeah. Nobody knows.
It's interesting, the course of the disease and the fact that there are different strains, both viral and bacterial. There's an event coming up this Thursday from 4 to 8 at the new Berlin Banquet Center. What are you going to be doing as part of this event?
The Metropolitan Builders Association has a wonderful council, the Women's Council. This is a group of professional women who are just rock solid. And they've taken on the Shop 2 Drop event. This is the 4th year they've been doing it. We have about 50 vendors. It's from 4 to 8 on Thursday. And the proceeds of that go to the Becky Werner Meningitis Foundation to help the cause and help get the word out. We have a cork pull that you can get some wine. There's a 50-50 raffle. There's lots of things that you can get. Start your holiday shopping early and get things knocked off your list.
Yeah, what kind of items is it? Is it clothes? Is it gifts? Is it crafts?
a whole lot of different things. There's Packers accessory, home decor, there's food, there's jewelry, just lots of different things, especially if you're looking for hostess gifts or, you know, for that hard to shop person. There's lots of things that you can take a look there. It's just been a great event. I've gone every year and it's a lot of fun. The cork pull is you pay $10 and you pull a cork out, and the bottles of wine that you can get are anywhere between $10 on up to $50 a bottle, so you never know. So it's a great deal. A lot of fun, easy to find at the New Berlin Ale House, and we're just thrilled to be able to help the Becky Werner Meningitis Foundation.
So the proceeds from this event for people who attend go to help support the foundation research to help prevent meningitis.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful. We're going to give people the information once again so that they can attend. You got to do the cork pull. That's a fantastic deal. Yeah, that's really cool.
Find your new favorite wine.
It's Shop Till You Drop, a fundraiser to support the Becky Werner Meningitis Foundation. It's happening this Thursday from 4 to 8. It's at the New Berlin Banquet Center, which is located on West Cleveland in New Berlin. And you can go to stampoutmeningitis.com to find more information. Thanks, ladies. Nice to have you on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.